All right, thank you for joining me back for another video, guys. Today is January 11th. It's about a couple minutes after 8 a.m. Today is a very exciting day. If you guys have watched any of my old videos and actually follow the channel, you will know that I have been in a little bit of a decision-making thing for a while about the car. It's 2019, it's a new year. I'm trying to do big things this year. The SN95 just wasn't going to do it. I've been back and forth about throwing more money into the SN95, and it just does not make sense to put the kind of money into it additionally to what I already have into it to make it what I want. You know, we're talking 12-15 grand to do a dart block, fully build it the way I want to build it, put a good trans in it, and fix up some of the other little shit with it. So the decision has been made that I am adding another car to the channel. So if you see any other videos, you know what I've been back and forth on. What you guys don't know is what I've been through to try and get to this specific car. It's been a nightmare trying to deal with some of these dealers on these cars. I've been back and forth with Darren Lynch from Grand Touring Concepts. If you guys follow his channel, you'll know he has a GT500 as well as a Lightning and an SN95 and an EcoBoost S550 and probably something else. I lost track of how many cars he has. So just kind of going back and forth with him, getting his experience on things and his input, which has helped. So I am going to make a procurement video of what I have gone through to get to said vehicle because it hasn't been easy. But to cut things short, we are going out to Chicago. Me and my wife are flying out in about 2 hours out to Chicago to pick up a car in Wauconda, Illinois. It is a 2007 GT500 performance white with Vista blue stripes. I'm not going to get into too much about the car yet, but the car was a phenomenal deal for what it has. It was one of those deals where I had to jump on it quick because I felt that it was that good of a deal for what it was. So we're gonna be flying out there and picking up the car. I'm not taking the GoPro with. We're gonna do this all on the iPhone. I don't wanna focus too much on recording because we are supposed to be getting a little bit of snow on the way back, and the plan is we're driving the car back. I really wanted to do some hard highway pulls on the way back and get some footage, but it's going to be a dicey drive back. It's going to be a white knuckle drive back. While we're out in Illinois area, I talked to Nick Larson from Streetcar Shenanigans. We may try and stop by his shop. He's about 15-20 minutes away from where we're picking up the car. So if the wife doesn't fight me too much, we're going to try and stop by Nick's shop and check out his shop, talk to him, shoot the shit with him for a little bit. Other than that, I'll try and get a little bit of data as we pick up the car. I'll film a little bit, take some pictures. I'll try and get some video on the way home, but you guys will get some very detailed information on the car when it gets home. It's safe, it's in the garage, and I can get it up in the air and take an inventory of things it does or does not have and kind of go from there. So we'll catch you back in a little bit. We'll probably be in Chicago by that point. All right, I'm going to apologize. I did not get much video. Actually, I didn't get any video at all when we picked up the car. By the time we got into O'Hare, we quick drove out to Wauconda to go get the car. We had to get to the bank to deposit my money for the car real quick before they closed, and then we had to do the notary work. And by the time we got back to the guy's house to get the car, it was already dark. At that point, if any of you guys have driven into Chicago, that is the worst fucking drive I've ever made in my life. Chicago was only 20 minutes away from this guy's house, and it took 2.5 hours, bumper to fucking bumper traffic. So the clutch is very stiff in this car. I kind of learned the hard way on how to control the car in bumper to bumper traffic in the dark with a car that, you know, basically I haven't driven. I haven't driven a 6-speed car in a very long time, probably since like 2007 maybe. So it was just definitely a different experience. After we got into Chicago, trying to get in and out of the parking, it was just a fucking mess. If you guys can see, there is snow. So I woke up Saturday morning and I was like, let's get the fuck out of here. We got out of Chicago before there was any traffic, and we're able to get the hell out of there before snow. So right now we're outside of Pittsburgh. We're in Cranberry, Pennsylvania. You guys can see the car in the background. I don't even think the windshield wipers on this car have ever been used. This is the first time the car has ever seen snow. First time the car has ever seen rain. It looks like complete dog shit. Or Illinois plate on it. But again, the car has never seen snow. The car has never seen rain. It looks bad right now. I mean, with it being white, there's shit all over it. I don't even have a scraper to get the ice off of it. So I'm gonna have to borrow a scraper and a brush or something. There's just ice all over the front. We did beat the snow out up until we got to like basically right into Pittsburgh. It started snowing, and I was able to just get off the highway and get parked for the night. So you're probably not going to see any data until we get back home, and I can give you guys a run over of the car. All right, so we're going to give you guys a quick cold start video. I don't know how much else you guys are going to hear. Let the defrosters go. Yeah, these are stock mufflers, so got a little bit of a rumble to it. And we are going to proceed with getting some of the ice off the windows, and we're going to head out of here in a few. I have my beautiful, caring, and understanding wife recording for me on the way home. So far, we are leaving Pittsburgh area. If you guys can see in the beautiful background, it snowed last night. So we did stop in Pittsburgh, as I mentioned from the other video. We're probably at least 7 hours into the drive. So far, this car is extremely well-mannered. It is completely light years different than what it is like driving the SN95. The first night, as I mentioned before, it took us 2.5 hours to get 20 minutes into Chicago because it was bumper-to-bumper traffic. The clutch is tight as fuck on this thing, but I did learn it pretty quick because it was bumper-to-bumper traffic. So we had 2.5 hours getting into Chicago, and then getting out of Chicago to where we're at. We're probably about 7 hours-ish into the trip, and honestly, you wouldn't know that this is a sports car on an aftermarket suspension on 20s. The car has done great so far. I had the cruise control set to 85 yesterday, coming out of Illinois through Indiana and into Ohio. The car was getting 16.8 miles to the gallon with 373s on 20s. So it is doing very good. I have not really had a chance to hit boost yet to hear the supercharger going and see what the thing feels like. About the most I did was kind of cruising in 6th gear and just giving it quarter throttle to pull away from traffic, and it pulled away very quick. So I'm really excited to see what this thing has in it in the summertime or the springtime. We're not going to see that for a while though, because it's winter in PA, so don't expect to see too much videos on this thing probably until March. But we'll go ahead and follow up once we're closer to home and let you guys know what else I found with it. Alright, so we are about 20 minutes from home, and now that guy right there ruined my trip. I don't know why the fuck that popped up, but we were just cruising about the same speed we've been cruising at, and that popped up. So thank God I have the SET tuner
I'm hoping it's just something dumb because the car does seem to still be driving fine and it's idling fine right now. At the last stop, I just opened up the intercooler reservoir just to check and make sure the pump was cycling, because I did not see that cycling before. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in the tuner and see what's going on, and hopefully it's nothing major. Alright, so here is the code that I popped up, P0300. Looks like it is a random misfire detected. I'm not sure what could have caused that, but we're going to go ahead and clear it and see what pops up. I know when I looked at the passenger side oil catch can, it was pretty full of oil, so I wonder if maybe some of that's starting to peek its way through. We're across the street from a gas station, so I might clean that out and dump that into something and see if maybe just some oil got in and caused a misfire possibly. We're gonna go ahead and clear this out and keep driving home and hope that it's just something stupid. Maybe some salt got on a sensor or something dumb like that and caused something. I know the guy said he just replaced the coil packs not too long ago. Yeah, he said he replaced the coil packs not too long ago, so hopefully it's just something dumb. I didn't even feel it misfire, it just popped up at cruise. So we'll continue the trip and see how it goes and hope for the best. Alright, so about half an hour later, after we stopped to look at the random misfire code, we are home. You can see the car next to the F-150. I am going to get all the shit off of the car. I'm going to get 2 buckets, rinse it off before we put it away. It's Sunday, so I'm going to put it in the garage, clean it off. I'm going to check it out tomorrow. I want to get it up in the air. I'm not going to say anything about the car. I'm not going to give you guys details yet. I want to get it in the air, evaluate what I know it has compared to what I may think it has. I found a few extra things I wasn't aware of. So I just kind of want to double check everything over. We're going to do a little bit of a challenge. So for anybody that really wants to know what this car is about and any more information on it, I'm not willing to give any information yet, but I'm going to give it a challenge. I think we're at like 750 subscribers. Once I break 1,000 subscribers, and if we can get this video to get 10,000 hits, I will tell you guys more information about this car. Until then, the car is stock. I'm not going to tell you what the plans are. Not giving out any information until the springtime. The car is going to be parked at least for the next 2 months. I still got to wait on the title. I got to send this guy's plates back. So car's not going anywhere for a little bit anyway. So that's why I don't want to divulge too much information. But if we can hit 1,000 subscribers and get 10,000 hits on this video, I will let you guys know a little bit sooner, a little bit more about this car, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully you guys like the car, like and subscribe for some more content, and you know, 2019 is a new year, new car. We're going to kind of make it a little bit special this year. So I'm going to go ahead and get it pulled in, cleaned off, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.